Hi Stampers, this is Dawn from DawnStampingThoughts.net, and today I'm back from Thailand, and I thought it would be fun to make this really fun fold card. This one is called the Book Fold, and this is the front, and then when you open it, the idea is that it looks like a book when you open it. Isn't that cute? Super easy to make. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to be using the basic black for my base, and this is cut at 5.5 by 8.5. And then you're going to score this at 4 1/4. It's going to make your base. And then a piece of lemon lime twist, and this is cut at 5 by 8. And we're going to cut and score this piece together. So let's grab our paper trimmer. We're going to line this up at 1 inch. And then we're going to take our cutting blade. Remember, there's 2 blades on your Stampin' Trimmer. You're going to have a lighter shade, which is your scoring tool, and then a darker blade, which is your cutting blade. So we're going to use the cutting blade. So we're going to line this up at 1 inch. And then take your point of your blade, starting it at 1 inch on your cutting arm. Then you're going to slide that down to 7. Okay, then we're going to flip it and do the exact same thing. So 1 inch on the base of your trimmer. Then your trimmer's point right here is at 1. And cut that down to 7. So now we're going to turn it on the 8-inch side. I'm going to grab my bone folder, and we're going to line this up at 1 inch. Now we're going to score. So we're going to score between the 2 cut lines at 1 inch. We're going to slide it down to 1 1/2. Then we're going to score again between the cut lines. Then we're going to slide this down to 2 1/2. Now this time we're going to score up at the top and the bottom up to that cut line. The top and the bottom. Then we're going to slide this down to 4, and we're just going to score this in half. Now we're going to flip it, and we're going to do the exact same thing. So we're going to take this at 1 inch, score it between the cut lines, 1 1/2, score it between the cut lines, then 2 1/2, top and the bottom, and that's it. So now it should look like that. Hopefully that's showing up on camera. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and fold this in half. That's the 4-inch score line. Now we're going to fold these down. Then this is going to go up and down just like that. Okay, so then down, and then this goes down and up. Just like that. I'll give you a better view of this when it sits up here. Okay, so it should look like that now. So hopefully you can see you have your mountain and your valley. Then you have your valley and your mountain here on your storybook part of your inside of your card. And then your valley and your mountain here. Okay? Okay, so now we're just going to go ahead and fold it shut like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and take my bone folder and burnish the edges where we scored really, really good. Okay, so now we're going to take our base. This is the basic black, and I'm going to use the liquid glue. It's a little forgiving when you're applying the inside of the card, just to be able to move it around a little bit to manipulate the inside. So I'm just going to go ahead and put adhesive on one side, and you just want this little section right here for the glue. All right, and then we're just going to go ahead and put this on the inside. You're going to have a little edge to your inside of your card. This is where the liquid glue comes in handy, so you can maneuver that around a little bit. Okay, so then we're just going to go ahead and fold that up, and then you're just going to go ahead and put your liquid glue on this side. Just like that. And then you're just going to go ahead and close your card. And then just hold that in place just for a couple seconds, just to have that glue adhere really nicely to the inside. Okay, so then this is the inside of your card. Isn't that awesome? So easy, right? All right, now let's give you the measurements to the front and the inside part of the storybook part that I did for my finished card. Let me show you that again. So here's the front and then the inside. So let me give you all the measurements. Okay, so for the inside part of the storybook section right here, I'm using the Foil Frenzy designer paper, and this is the Lemon Lime Twist shade of the foil. And these are both cut at 2 1/4 by 2 3/4. And then the basic black is cut at 2 3/8 by 2 7/8. And these are going to go on the inside. Okay, so there's the inside. All right, now for the front. Okay, so for the Lemon Lime Twist, this is for the front section. This piece is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so for this layer, the Foil Frenzy is cut at 3 by 4, and then the basic black is cut at 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. And I also added the ribbon, which is the finely woven ribbon in the Lemon Lime Twist. It's brand new, love it. And I added that to the layer. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop this up on a dimensional. Okay. This is going to go on the front. Over to the left-hand side. And then for the greeting, I used, let me give you the measurements of the Whisper White piece is cut at 3 1/4 by 1 7/8. And then the Lemon Lime Twist is cut at 3 3/8 by 2. And then the basic black is cut at 3 1/2 by 2 1/8. And I'm going to add a dimensional to the back side of that. Make sure it's the right side. Because this is going to come over to the side here, and this is already popped up on dimensional, so I just want it to sit even with that, and then I'll just put adhesive on this section over here. And I'll show you how I did the You're the Best, because I embossed that. So I'll show you how I did that. So there's your card. Isn't it awesome? All right, so let me show you how I did the You're the Best. Okay, so I have a piece of Whisper White, and I'm going to use the Archival Basic Black, and I'm going to be using the clear embossing powder. And if you move quickly, you can add the embossing powder to the ink. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and stamp this. Okay, we're going to stamp this right there. I'm officially back from Thailand, and it was amazing. Oh my gosh. The whole resort was in purple, and they gave us this friendship bracelet when we checked into the resort. And of course it's purple, my favorite color. So pretty. Okay, so we're going to lift that up, and then we're going to sprinkle the clear embossing powder over top of that. Okay, you can kind of tell that's kind of foggy looking with the powder on there, but we're going to heat set that with the heat tool. So let me grab that. Okay, so you can see that there's a slight sheen to that, and that's the embossing powder. So then all I did is I took the marker, and this is the 2017-19 in color markers. There's a collection of the 5 in colors, and I'm going to use the Lemon Lime Twist. And all I did is I colored in the You're the Best. I'm just going to show you a couple here. Okay, and then I took the fine tip glue pen. And of course you want to do this either when the project is finished or right before, so you can have some time to dry. That's what I did beforehand. So I'm just going to add the glue to the greeting that I colored in. And then we take the Dazzling Diamonds. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. So that's how I did the greeting for the You're the Best. Okay. And then that stamp set is the Hostess Only You're Delightful. And I used the You're the Best. And then for the inside part, I used the birthday greetings. And those are from the Special Celebration stamp set. I used the Happy Birthday and then this greeting over here. Okay. So those are the two stamp sets I used for the finished card. Okay, so that's it. That's how you make that book fold card. Super easy and a lot of fun. And I'll have all the items listed below for easy shopping. And then also subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.